Thursday here. Look ahead lines for tournament action Thursday, March 11th. And holy cow, what do we got? 40 plus freaking games going. I got 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like 9 plus pages of notes, and I'm not even close to being done. So we'll see how this show goes. And obviously, come back 12 noon tomorrow. We'll have some more games. Oh, that show is always a little not as long as this show for sure. The Wednesday, the day midday show is usually about half hour, maybe 40 minutes. This show will go longer. We just have so many games to cover here. Michael, thanks up. What's going on? Chanel, good to see you tonight. Whew. Big slate of action on deck for tomorrow. Holy cow. I've been writing for literally since like 3 o'clock. I started trying to go over these games. And the good thing is that, after tomorrow, not that much research because you have, basically all the rounds done. You don't have to go back and look head to head and stuff like that. But good grief, Charlie Brown. Dr. Ward, how are you today? Yeah, Iona was a nice win for me, but I got to tell you, some people always like, oh, and you see it in here. What's your best game? I need your best game. You know what? I put out like some, who do I like the most? And those games today, Clemson didn't get there for me. Over Army, I did have Iona as a best bet. So whatever, go on too. But then the other games, I get Northern Colorado, Wyoming over Portland State, Jackson State, San Antonio, Vandy, under Rice, although I had Marshall. You have overall winning days and you pick and choose. That's why I say you can't just kind of pick and choose and throw your bankroll around. If you like 5 games, bet all 5, keep them the same. You like 15, keep your bankroll the same. You pick and choose, and then you start chasing, you get annoyed. And I get annoyed. I get annoyed when I do that because I've done that too. You like a game more, it loses, and you're smacking yourself. I think on the show this afternoon, I rip out some pages and stuff as I go through because it's just the book gets crazy. But I think we had a lot of winners this afternoon. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't like Colgate. Got 11, at 14. I sort of like Bucknell, but I said kind of like the over there. What else do we have here? Fairfield did no opinion on. New Mexico did well. I can't think of New Mexico. I don't remember. Vanderbilt got it done. Utah got it done. Marshall didn't get it done, but hit the under there. Minnesota got it done. Someone has on Minnesota. I'm not in the chat, so if anybody's talk, I'll get to those next. Duke gets it done. And we said, here we go. Duke's going to win 2 or 3 games again in the tournament. San Antonio. Army was a loser for me. New Orleans got it done. Montana didn't get it done. I had them as a premium. Iona, winner there. It's best bet. We'll take it. Washington State was a loser. What do we say? Under? Did we go? I don't even know we did Air Force UNLV. I'm not sure. Do we lean UNLV? I think we had a loser. I think we said Air Force. Jackson State winner. Clemson, big loser. Northern Arizona. I'm not sure what we had there. Wyoming in a rout. Syracuse got it done. Northern Colorado got it done. Iowa State's keeping it close right now. Kansas State by 20. Georgetown. I think we kind of like Georgetown. Do we like Georgetown there? DePaul's close. Butler was a winner. We said we liked Butler there in points. Lamar's winning. I almost used Lamar here up 14. Nebraska's winning here. Nice handling in the first. UNC, my sure shot play, up 14. Hopefully, NC comes in. We catch Iowa State. Be a nice 10-win day. Put it in our pocket. We'll take it. All right, back to the comments. Good morning. Really, good morning. Where are you? Where are you at that it's morning? Thanks for coming, Randers, waking up for us. We got winners. We always got winners. Go to Northern Colorado, and we'll take it, Jake. We'll take the winners. 5% bets. People, yeah, go easy on your bankroll. There's 40-something games tomorrow. I've got a dozen games I'm going to throw out that I've got money on. You got killed. That's terrible. You know, listen. I've had a couple. I had three best bets. I put out best bets for the people, and they went 1 and 2. That's not where I want to be. The other games come in. 8 and 5. So not a bad day. And Carolina's a sure shot. That's the biggest play of the day is going all right. And we got Iowa State. So hopefully I catch those two. It's a nice big win. Belgium. Wow. So you're up late. Yeah, that's like what's at least a 6 or 8 hour difference. So right, 6 hours, 7 hours, Belgium. Give me a time on that over there. It's got to be 5 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning. Need Penn State, Sal. I like the other way, but I'll pull for you since I didn't have any money on it there. Eddie, thanks for coming in. We got a loaded gun. Hopefully we don't kill ourselves tomorrow with all this action, right? So I did a bunch of games. I didn't get to a bunch of games, so maybe we'll just do what I have right now, and then tomorrow we'll finish up what we didn't hit on. We'll race through them. Try to get them all. Get your comments. Ugh, I've been staring at the screen, man. My head hurts. My eyes hurt. I'm tired. Just at the COVID, 4:05 a.m. Oof. Well, good morning to you. Good morning. Getting up at 4:05. I don't like getting up at like 6:30. 4. Rough one. Sal, we'll be in AC next weekend. I'll be down Friday to Monday. We got the fan cave Friday and Saturday. Sunday, I might even get a couch, to hang out on. I'll see how it goes. But yeah, we'll have gear. We'll have hats. We'll have shirts. Come down. Be there all weekend. But let's get right into it. Now, I initially started. I'm like, I was going to go in time order, and I was like, okay, let's pull up the games here. And time order, I wrote down the first game. I think we got 11 o'clock are going tomorrow. What the heck's happening here? Give me 1 second, folks. Not sure why this is doing this. There we go, 11 o'clock. It kept coming up different conferences. So it started with Toledo. So I started out in the MAC. I'm like, you know what? I can't just be jumping around all over the place. So the first conference we're doing is MAC. I'm a picture now. Excellent. Have fun. Where's the fan cave? Fan cave is at Wild Wild West. It's between Bally's and Caesars. It's the Wild West. Right there. It's the best sports book. It's the biggest sports book. Best one. A lot of room. A lot of food options. A lot of seats. Everybody loves going to the ocean. You're warped in there. Actually, I just Tony K sent me an email. They're offering you can buy their little seat, and then over here they're offering you like a half day seat. You get it for from 11 to like 4:30, and then you got to pay extra for the whole day. You know what? I'm paying the whole day. I'm driving down Friday morning. I'll be there 10 a.m. Put my plays in for the day. Take a nap till people show up around 12. Got a tray of sandwiches, hot wings, buckets of beer, whatever you need. Pizza, hot dogs, whatever. Greg Trapp will be there. Sal is looking for gear. I told him to come down next weekend. We'll have plenty of swag for him. And Craig Trapp himself will be in the house or in the fan cave. Better. Buckets of beer, huge shine pints. If you follow on Twitter, you can see some pics. Or I don't know if anybody do Instagram. I have an Instagram account, and I put up pics when I'm in the fan cave. So if you're on Instagram, I'm not a huge photo guy. Look at his face. You think I just know how crooked is my nose. I broke my nose twice. Probably more than that. First time, Little League Baseball, I was like 7 playing with the 10-12s, and we're taking grounders. Kid moved out of the way. I took a line drive off the nose. Whatever. They kind of fixed it up. And then I guess I was like 13, 14, maybe 8th grade, freshman year, playing baseball on the on-deck circle, and buddy John in front of me just like kind of put the bat back on his thing. It squared, hit me, and that's the good break. But a couple fights as a kid, get them jacked up. But I look at it now, I'm like, oh, Yeah, so definitely a face for radio. Anyway, so Instagram, that's why not many pictures. But I do have an Instagram if you want to see a lot of fan cave. They got big pints of beer, the food. My Instagram, I think I'm Mr. Sean Higgs. Yeah, at Instagram. So there's plenty of fan cave photos, food, beer, the swag, all types of stuff. You'll see my Fudgy the Whale birthday cake. So if you're on Instagram, say hello. Whatever. But who wants some free money? Let's just jump into some of these games. Mac action first. I'm going to really fly through a lot of these. I got premiums on a lot of these games. As I said, I got like a just the first half. I probably got about 10 games up already. And I'll try not to put them out as in a package if I put a 3-pack up. So, hey, Nico, I told my son, I said, if someone says they've never lost a fight, they're a liar, a flat out liar. I've been knocked down by guys bigger than me, guys smaller than me, you know, and whatever. You take a punch, you swallow your own blood. It happens. You get up, you learn from it. To say you've never lost that's a lie. And if you've never been in one, well, I mean, come on, how much do you even know about yourself? You've never been in a fight. Somebody's had to be in a fight. I mean, we just brawled as kids in the 80s all the time. Stupid. And you know what? The next day we're out playing football, playing stickball in the streets. I think I get my ass kicked. It's like I carried away. Whoever wins. You ever see Roadhouse? Nobody ever wins a fight. You got a good story. You got a good story to tell down the road. It's about it. You get some scrapes, some cuts, some scars. It's part of life. So we're at the bat. Toledo, 1 seed, 8 seed Ball State. I think this one's going to be a shootout. So we'll jump right into Maction. Over. Over. Nah, I know you're just messing egos, but I don't mind. I tell my story. Whatever. Life. Over Toledo. 154. Again, I'm not going to really run down a lot of why we're on these things because, again, I'm going to try to get to 20 or 30 games tonight and finish up tomorrow with the rest of these. And because I'm sure people are going to be slamming, throwing out other games they want to ask about. Buffalo, -8, 151. They're the 2 seed, 7 seed Miami. These guys can hit a 3, so I don't think they'll keep it close. Buffalo, though, best offensive rebounding team in the conference, second best on field goal percentage. Pretty good shooting team. I almost thought about laying the 8 here. I was looking at the number. I'm like, you know what? And maybe lean on the over in this one too. But I'm just trying to give a game or two to every conference, so we're not going to bombard everybody. Grab a pen. At this point, you're still going to get 20-something picks on this video easy tonight. So, hey, Glory, Harry Knight. Joe, I appreciate the kind words. I'm trying to give a little insight. Listen, it's a good, try to make some money in the long haul. Maybe educate new bettors a little bit. If you don't know, I've been on Winner Free Picks and the Picks and Parlays network, like those sister sites, Book Bastards, for 10, 11 years now, at least. I mean, Craig's in the room. He'll tell you we're doing like podcasts back in 2010 and other sites before that, going back to basically 05. So long time in the biz, and you don't last this long if you're hitting 20% of your game. So I win, I lose. We have good NFL seasons, college hoops. We've won in hockey, but we've lost. We've lost in baseball. We lost college football. You have wins, you have losses. But hey, listen, 15, 16 years, got to be doing something right. So Akron, Bowling Green. Bowling Green, pretty hot, I think, lately. The guys been pretty good. I wanted games to pick them, and Akron is the 3 seed. Akron is the 3. Bowling Green's a 6. Akron had 3 straight losses. Max leading scorers on his team. So whenever you get a guy like that, he's going to come out and volume shoot and take over stuff. Loving the insight. I like that part. Thank you. Gloria, you're welcome on Iona. That game just jumped out, and here we are, and they're going to play. That's like one of the last games we looked at here. So Iona's going to have the winner of Niagara and Marist 4-5. And, you got 8 Iona, 7 Fairfield, 7 seeds Fairfield in the semis over here for the MAC. Interesting stuff. So Akron, again, 3 seed in a pick'em against a 6 seed. I'm going to lean Bowling Green here. And this might be a premium down the road. I got to do a little more work, but we'll throw out another Whoa. Wow, I thought I just closed out everything. I just minimized the whole window. Oh my God, that would have been terrible. Oh, I have like 50 windows open for like conferences and stuff. So we'll go Bowling Green, pick, and the Mac gets their second Mac attack. And then when we talk about the other Mac, we'll call it the Mac. We got to get that extra A going in that one. Kent State, your 4 seed, is +1, 149.5 from the 5 seed. Ohio, again, best field goal shooting team in conference is this Ohio Bobcat team. 48% from the field, 6 straight wins before loss to Buffalo. And again, no real shame losing to Buffalo. They're, the 2 seed here. They shoot the ball well. They're a good offensive rebounding team. Kent State, again, best defense league-wise, 70 points a game. They won 5 or 6 before their Buffalo loss. So you got 2 teams playing pretty good here. I'm going to maybe look towards the over in a spot at 149.5. What do I have for this one personally? That's right around the same number. And although I got Ohio actually as a little bit of a fave here. So I might be rolling at Ohio as a premium. You know what? For the video here, let's go Ohio again. They're -1.5. Ohio gets called. So 3 Maction games. Mac. First time on. Chris, welcome to the show. It's nice to have you here. Hope to see you often, early and often. Come back. We do the live show at noon on during the week. So it's another fun time to say hello because on a night like this, with all these tournament games going, all the big conferences, 40-something games, we'll see. We'll see how we go. I mean, we're 17 minutes into the show and we just got one conference done. So then again, I was also rambling about childhood youth and fighting your friends and stuff like that. So AAC, Temple, 12 o'clock tip, 9 seed, laying 2 points to South Florida. Total is 132.5. I have no opinion on this game. If you want to bet Temple, because they're Temple, I mean, UCF 8-12 on the season. Nothing really jumps for me here. I'm looking at my number. I had it at 2 and 131. So again, it's right where it should be. No real value I see. So I got to put that one up there, the MAC game. So not much on the agenda there for me right there. So second game here, 3 p.m. Tennessee Tulane is +3, total of 126.5 against Tulsa. I got a premium play on this. All right, I'm going to tell you right now it's Tulsa. So you're getting a premium one right out of the gate. I'll put it down here so I know that you have it in the video, so I don't give it out. I don't want to put it in the 3-pack because I like it. And then someone's gonna say, Higgs, I put in a video and I got it for free, and the next thing you know, you're charging me for it. I don't want to do that. So that's why I try to give a lot of stuff out in the videos. Plenty of free picks in the videos. Lance, thanks for coming. Good to see you tonight. So Tulsa. This AAC. Tulsa. -3. It's a premium. So just so you know, get it. Ohio State. We're not even there, June. We're not even in the Big 12. We're early. We're in the A's. We're not in the Big 10 yet. We're in the A section, June. 7 o'clock, ECU, 11 seed. +5.5. Total is 134 playing Central Florida. This is another premium selection here I have in this game. And this one could very well be in my 3-pack. I really like this game, one of the sides here. So keep an eye out for that if you're looking to get down on this game. You want to, if this piques your interest, it's something you want to keep an eye out because that'll be up later on tonight. Next conference on the agenda, the ACC. We're still waiting here. What do we have? Is North Carolina still in control here? I got North Carolina as a top play. It still was at halftime. So let's go. 12 noon, Syracuse, a 5-point underdog, 2 top seed Virginia. This game has a total of 133. I'll throw this one out here in the video. It will be a premium play, but no, that's a June. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. We'll get to it. We'll get to the Ohio State game. I even flip. I don't want to get ahead of myself because I just get confused, and it's 2 minutes of me going through paper. So we'll get it, June. Hang tight. Hang tight. So this Virginia game, I like it. It's a premium. I'm going to throw it out here as a free premium for everybody, but I like it that much. My money is on it. It is listed for ratings, so it's a game you don't want to take lightly. And I'll tell you why. Virginia -5 premium. So these guys played a couple weeks back, 23-point Virginia win. And you know what? That's because when you stop the threes like they did, 5 of 24 for Syracuse that game, Virginia knows how to defend the threes. They're already a good defensive team. Syracuse, they did their job. They came in, got a little wins going for them, a couple wins under their belts. Good for them. Now we're going to see some better teams rise. This Virginia team is tough. Again, you've already seen them dismantle Syracuse. I mean, the exact score, I don't have it right in front of me. What was it, 81-58? Now they come in here. Clemson, I had Clemson. I was like, you know what? I wasn't just high on Syracuse. You came in off a win. North Carolina. Listen. Syracuse is a team that it's March. They show up with their crazy zone defense. They knock down some shots. But this line, I think, is one way too low for beginners. I mean, right out of the bat, I'm seeing a 5. I'm like, you got to mind, Virginia. Again, throw out the 17-6 record. Don't let that think of anything to it. They're 7, 8, 9 points better than this team. I got this at about 8, 8.5. I'm laying a 5. So it's a premium play for me. I'm moving on Virginia. I think the defense is too good. I don't see Syracuse shooting the ball that well today. So just big on that. Win what? Win. Yeah, we want to win. That's the game. That's what we're playing. Game under. Yeah. I don't want to say lean under because you have two teams that kind of play defense here, but the Virginia offense could get it going a little bit. Next thing you know, they get to 70 something, and then your totals not looking good. This game, I'm pulling Virginia heavy. I want Virginia to roll, so I'm going to kind of avoid the total of 133, and I'm just going to look for Virginia to dominate from start to finish. Funo, welcome. New to the page. We'll help you the best as we can here. So, Dogus has arrived. Excellent. Alex is here. Hello. Well, yeah. Well, listen. NCAA is totally different. Actually, this spot here, we're making money in the ACC tournament, and I think we're going to make good money tomorrow on Virginia. Yeah, they got that sloppy zone, but Virginia has seen that zone. They play it every year. They what? Let's look at these past head-to-heads here. We'll go past games to see if we can find past Virginia games against. Let's see what we got here. Past head-to-head games. What kind of totals we're looking at? So again, 81-58. January of last year, 63-55 OT win for Syracuse. How about this, Dandy? 48-34, Virginia. 79-53, Virginia. 59-44, Virginia. 68-61, Virginia. 66-62, Syracuse. Now we're back to 2017, 2016, 68-62, Syracuse, 73-65, 59-47. I mean, you go back to 2019, you're looking at 48-34, Virginia, 79-53. They got that OT win, Syracuse, in January. So, but look at the points, though. 58, 63, 34, 53, the last, going back to 2019. So Virginia, I think, knows how to defend that kind of zone. And they put up 81. 79. Right, that crazy 48-34 game was. I mean, how do you even explain that? And that's just a crazy anomaly. 55. So listen, I think Virginia could score here. They've shown in the past they could slow down this, get past this zone and beat it. We're not laying huge numbers. We're not laying sevens like we did before, 7.5s. You know, what do we have? Sixes on the road. No. So at this price, we're unloading on the Cavaliers. Next up, Miami, Georgia Tech. This freaking, are you kidding me? We had Miami in game 1 here in the ACC tournament. I said, you know what? They're not coming back and beating people with smoke and mirrors again. I had Clemson big, and I took it right in the nose. Broke my nose again. Look at it. Thank you. Thanks, Miami. 42% shooting on the season for this team, and yet they hit 54% of their field goals today. Are you kidding me? I mean, you beat Clemson, and Clemson shot 52% from three. Not like 3 or 4. 12 of 23, 52%, and you lose. Pitt shot 42%, 48% from the field, and Miami pulled out a win. All right, I'm biased. I got Georgia Tech for the ACC tournament here. I got a little bet on them. Just $50 to put a couple hundred in my pocket. So maybe I'm a little biased towards Tech here, but I don't know. I'm not backing Miami here. I'll lay that big number. No, did not pick Oklahoma tonight. No Oklahoma. We took the dog with Iowa State. Again, I think it was 11.5 when we put it out here. Nick's in the house. How are you tonight? Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. So, Van here. The pick is the line. The line is a pick 'em. Sometimes you'll see numbers -4, 11, whatever the number is. That is the line. Bowling Green game was a pick. So in this case, all Bowling Green does is they just have to win. We're not laying any points. It's whoever wins the game, puts money in your pocket. So, hey, Michael, yeah, Miami's got a little momentum. I understand, but that's momentum is one thing. You know, then you're throwing how much luck are you going to have on top of this? I mean, you've had luck the last 2 games when teams are shooting 40 and 50% against you, and you're winning. That doesn't keep up. Now you're playing your 3rd straight game with a 6-7 man rotation against a good Georgia Tech team. This Georgia Tech team is good. I mean, you shoot 54%. That's great. The other team's shooting 50% from 3 and you're winning. That is fluke wins. Fluke town. Flukeville. Last game up here as we wait on the NC Notre Dame game to face Virginia Tech. We have 2 seed Florida State, a 2.5-point favorite, total 154 over 10 seed Duke here. And listen, you know I didn't like Duke in that first game. I said, you know what? We're not going to lay double digits here. Against Louisville, I said Duke's probably going to win because they're going to get into the NCAA tournament. And here we are, a 2.5-point dog to Florida State. I mean, is this how do we not just take Duke here at this price, right? Because you're thinking, where has this been all year? Now you're going to come out and win 2 games? I mean, and not that Louisville is a super duper team. They're pretty good. They're not a terrible bunch, you know. 70-56, they dismantled them. Now, I mean, okay, you got a little fresh revenge. Louisville beat you in OT a couple weeks ago, 87-3. You lost in OT to Georgia Tech, 81-71. You got throttled by North Carolina, who just killed you on the boards. Boston College, okay. You beat Syracuse. We're talking about Syracuse. Duke beat these Syracuse 85-71, Syracuse Packers. You beat Virginia, 20-point win at Wake, 16-point win at NC State. So maybe they are turning on here. You thought that NC anomaly where they lost 91-73. I mean, you had won 4 straight, then you had 2 back-to-back overtime losses in games. Maybe you're a little down, all right? But you've definitely gotten right by beating up on Boston College, and Louisville was never in it from the gate. And Florida State comes in, off of being upset by Notre Dame. I'm going to have to, believe it or not, as much you've heard me badmouth Duke the whole show, right? I was like, if Duke lost there, I thought Coach K would retire. Now I think Duke could get past Florida State and be sitting in the semis, and they have their ticket punched to the big dance. Unbelievable. In 3 days. Duke sucks. Yeah. Hey, listen. You're not telling me I had Boston College money line and points the other day. 9 God. All right. I mean, but I just told you what they've done recently, the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and now you're getting 2.5 from Florida State. I mean, not that I'm high on what's Florida State overall rankings. I mean, they have to be not that put a lot of weight into those kind of things. I actually like to go against that kind of thinking, but I mean, they were top 15. I thought they were in the top 10. Still 15-5 on the year. It's not like Florida State's some joke team. And we were talking about Duke this whole year. Well, their whole season, not the whole year since we were doing the show, but we started the show. We're talking about Duke not being where they were. Coach K crying. December, this guy was ready to pull the plug, and now here you are. You're going to take out. I'm going to say I'll put in a show. It'll be a show pick. Duke outright, just like that. That's what I think is going to happen. The writing is on the wall, as they say. Banged Iona in Wyoming. Yeah, nice. How about that Wyoming really running it up there? That was a nice one. It's good to get a nice easy one like that sometimes. All right, Big 12. 11:30. So this will be on. We'll have this action going here before, and I'm going to have to give a pick on this game. And this is a neutral. They're playing in Greensboro. It's tournament time. I can't, every team, you look at a lot of these teams' road records. You got to throw that into, tournament's a little different. It's not like your regular season going into a place and this is, tournament. I don't really go with the road records. Although teams are whining already about the NCAAs because everything's out in Indianapolis and, the Big Ten's playing out there and they're going to start complaining. Oh, Michigan has played here before. It's not fair. Ohio State and Illinois. We'll see. I mean, Gennaro, Duke, like I said, Duke wins this game here. They're probably in the tournament. Who'll be kidding? They got 14 wins, over 500. They're Duke. They'll be in the tournament. Nice run. They're playing. Look at how they played down the stretch here. Wins and overtime loss to a team that's on the 3 line or something. They'll spin it. They'll be like a 6 seed. They'll be like a 4 seed or a 6 seed or something. You're like, how the hell these guys are in here? So let's get us back to Big 10, Big 12 action. West Virginia is getting a call here. Revenge game. I had West Virginia on Saturday. They lost 85-80. Used to be press Virginia. A lot of defense from Huggy Bear. Not so much now. A lot of offense. Can we get a stop here? Cade Cunningham didn't even play and you lost that game. Terrible. Who knows? Is he healthy? He's got a little ankle injury. You don't know. But I'm taking West Virginia here. And I like the over. How about West Virginia now? As much as that they were an ugly defensive team who couldn't score in the past, 28-1. 28-1. Not 28-1. 20 wins, 8 losses, and a tie. Last 29 to the over. So let's go West Va and the over in this Big 12 early game. 11:30 a.m. Big 12. West Va and over. Ugh. Then we have, I don't have I didn't write the Baylor game right down in front of me. Score-wise, this game came up late. So Baylor will be a 2:30 tip because the next game I have up is at 9:30. So Baylor's laying 20 to Kansas State. We had Kansas State today. How about that? Nice doggy route. A doggy route. John Carter. I love Duke. That was a movie, right? That's why I put that up there. John Carter. Wasn't that a Disney movie? So next up, 230. Baylor laying 20 to 1. Totals 136.5 here. 1 Baylor, 9 K-State. We talked about K-State today. We had them. Nice little win there. In this spot, let's be honest. Baylor should run these guys right out of the building. 20. I would lay 26. This game could easily be 86 to like 55, 30-point blowout for Baylor. So if you like your big faves, I think this is a big fave that could easily get it done. And I wouldn't even get to the over because unless Baylor puts up 90, I don't think K-State's really contributed much. We'll get 80. We'll get in the 80s, I think, from Baylor. But I don't think we'll get much from K-State, even though they had a big outing today. But so, yeah, I'll take Baylor here in the other Big 12 game. And there's a premium selection. Premium play. Bing, 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 bing. Those looking to get down Texas Tech and Texas. That'll be in a 3-pack, most likely, at 9:30 on Wednesday night. Big East. So I did early game, 3 p.m. was Hall, -1.5, total 151. I really didn't have opinion on this game. I mean, 4 straight losses. Okay, you beat UConn, but other than that, you've really been sluggish. St. John's won 81 to 71. Hall won 77-68 back in December. St. John's a 7-3 run. You know, you got an overtime loss at Butler's not bad. You lost at 23 to Nova. Okay. You know, then a 5-point loss at DePaul. You got to scratch your head out. But I just, you know, you're asking me, I tell you, would I lean a little bit on St. John's because of the way the Hall's been playing? Yes. Do I like that this line hasn't come down to a pick 'em since I think the money's going to come in on St. John's? Yes. But I'll lean a little St. John's here, but nothing official. And we have Georgetown +8 versus Villanova. That's a noon game. I like the Hoyas. I'm taking the Hoyas. I actually got the Hoyas as a premium +9, so you can get it here. I think it's down to 8 now. So sorry. If you had a 3-pack, if you brought the 3-day pass for half price, you would already have Georgetown 9 in your pocket. Now it's down to 8. Big East. Georgetown +8. Baylor under sounds good. I think so, Gabe. I think Baylor's going to put up 80, and I don't think K-State's going to have a monster game. That's my thinking there. So West Virginia over to 151. Yep. So, Van, when we're talking 151, that is the total for the game. That is a game total. So West Virginia and Oklahoma State will have to score more than 151 points total. All right. Sometimes, you know, I should have put, you know, both teams down for you to understand a little better there. So remember, just throw it out there to answer. If I don't see it right away, I'm sure someone else will help out in the chat. What else we have? Butler +10, total 135.5 to Creighton. This game was coming out as, you know, late. I was doing other games, so I don't have anything written down here for this. So, and I apologize, but that's what happens. It's tough keeping up with them all as they come out. You know, it's funny. You know, what's really funny is that they can come up with lines, the game's over, and they're rolling out lines 15 minutes after game. But on a regular day, I got to wait till like 11:30 at night for sometimes lines to come up for game. But yeah, they could roll them out here 5 minutes after the fact. Let's see here. What has Michael got going on? This is a 4-pick I just played. Ohio -2, Tulsa 3, West Virginia 2.5, West Virginia over. 200 on it. I like it. I like it, Michael. You can't send me a Cash App. I don't have Cash App. I'm an old man. Cash App. I like it. I like that. I think you're going to hit that one. I think you're going to hit that. Let's move it on to the Big Sky Conference. 1 p.m. Northern Colorado got the job done for us today. But on Thursday, they're the 5.5-point underdog. Total of 145 to Southern Utah. And I do got a premium on this, so I'm not really going to give out a side on this game. So you could go find that online. 4 p.m. Montana State -2.5 as the 5 seed. Total of 129.5 over the 4 seed Idaho State. Both teams come in off losses. The winner here will play the winner of the North Colorado Southern Utah game. So as I said, both off losses. Idaho State losers of 3 of the last 4. A bright spot for them is that they did split games with Weber, who's the 3 seed Weber State. Montana has won 2 or 3. The one loss, I get it. Before that, they lost 5 straight. But 4 of those games were Weber and Eastern Washington. Again, 2 of the top 3 teams here. So would I be leaning here on Montana State? Absolutely. I'll lean on Montana State here minus the 2.5, just based on recent play here. But pretty 2 evenly matched teams. That's why the line is where it's at. 7 p.m. Northern Arizona, the 10 seed, big dog, +14, total of 150 against 2 seed Eastern Washington. Again, East Washington 12-3 in conference, 5-10 for Northern Arizona. 4 straight losses coming in here before they upset the 7 seed. December, these guys played. It was 80-64 Eastern Washington. Eastern Washington comes in winners of 9-10. The one loss, bad. I mean, you lose to Idaho State, who had lost 3 or 4. So it's kind of like that's the one win. They pulled out a nice little win there for themselves. So 9-10, but look at the wins here. So we're laying 14, and you're like, all right, I'll take the hot team. But the wins 13, 14, 14, 16, 16, 26, 14, 15. So right around where they should be. And this line, at 10, you're thinking I'm taking Eastern Washington. Anything more than that, you're thinking Northern Arizona. This one looks like it is ideal, right where it should be. Let me pull up some quick number here. Give me a second here. Let me see if I get an updated thing on this here. So, okay. So I'm looking at maybe 11.5 here for Eastern Washington. We're getting 14. So I'll maybe lean on Northern Arizona plus the 14. We'll lean on Eastern. I'm going to write this down in my notes here because I try to keep up with everything. It is now 14. Yeah, so I got 11.5 there. And this line's 14. So you know what? We're taking Northern Arizona in the points here. Northern Arizona, Big Sky country. Big Sky. Excuse me, I say Northern Arizona. I meant Northern. Yeah, no, it's Northern Arizona. All these northern teams. 10 o'clock, Montana, the 6 seed, is a 6-point underdog to 3 seed Weber State, total 142. Weber 12-3 in conference, 17-5 overall. Montana's 8-9 in conference, not terrible. But you look at this, 14-5 ATS record for Weber, 6-15 for Montana. So kind of like reverse there. Shout out for Team Faxon. You got it, whoever that is. I have no idea who that is, but you got it. Shout out for Team Faxon. Sure, it'll be laugh. I don't know what I'm talking about. So better take the money line with a big point spreads. If you're going to grab a big dog like that, I'd say do half and half because, like we mentioned, BYU yesterday. Remember, somebody's like, I like BYU and all the points. I said, well, if you like the points, sprinkle a little money line in because, if it's going to be a close game, maybe they pull it out. So I would say sprinkle, go both ways. I do a little both. That way you're not hurting yourself if it's a close game and you lose by 6 and you're like, then you lose your bankroll because you had it all on the money line. A lot of times I'll do money lines. If I have a favorite at like 1.5, 2, 2.5, like if I'm 120, 125, I'll do that either way. Take back. A lot of times the NFL, if I'm taking, dogs at anything at 3, I'm just going money lines. Sometimes even a 4, I'll take a money line on these games. DePaul's up by 2, NC up by 26. That's good for NC. That was a big play for us today. I told you that was a big sure shot for me. And we like DePaul in the video. I said we like DePaul. So, we're in some of these video plays. I don't know. I guess I should, as I put them in the chat, I should probably keep track of them all because now once in a while you give out so many and you kind of lose everything. And if I say a lean, is it that people go with the lean? They're like, well, you said this, and if we give out sides of totals for 44 games, I mean it's 88 sides. Like Notre Dame, Gloria, for against NC right now. You like Notre Dame tonight? I was just about to check. Oh, check your talking to Gabe there, guy. Yeah, check the games. Yeah, it's tough. I really don't keep the live scores going in front of me. I just try to rock these guys out. But let's get back to Montana here. We were talking about Weber and 14-5 ATS for them, 6-15 for Montana. Like I said, I had Montana today as a premium play. 14-point fave. You could barely get by Idaho. You had 5 straight wins. 2 of them were some team I have no idea about, and 2 were against crappy Idaho State. I want to lay with Weber here. They won 91-82. Montana won the other game 80-67. Some of these wins for Weber have been close to the last 2 games. They won by 1 over Northern Colorado, 60-59, a 2-point win over Sacramento State, 72-70. Then 11, 22, 33, 9, 8, 8, 19. So I guess I'm kind of leaning here a little on Weber if you want to grab something. Listen, he's back to you. I get it. Give it to me. I was saying Clemson screwed me today. Why'd you even tease it? Just money line that puppy. That's an outright winner for you. Outright money in your pocket. You got me. No, I mean, listen. What am I going to say? Crap pick by me. Teased it up. You didn't even need it. Outright's the best way to go. That's even a better winner. Forget about teasing. You say, hey, sucker, I had a doggy outright. How you like them apples? You could throw a Goodwill Hunting right on me. Big Ten, where is Jude? She was asking. Big Ten, we're here. I know it's 45 minutes into the show. Hopefully she stuck around. Are you still here? Where are you at? Let's find her, everybody. Where was she at? She wanted some Big Ten action, talking Ohio State against Minnesota. I'll start right now for her in that game. Ohio State laying 10.5, a total of 147 in the Big Ten against Minnesota, who, let's be honest, maybe Little Patino there saved his coaching career, pulling out that win, as bad as ugly as that game was. So this is a 2 p.m. tip here. Ohio State, they look like they're pretty healthy. I think they're going to have a full complement of players. Yes, I will lay points here with Ohio State. June, are you still here? There she is. Excellent. All right. Listen, we like Ohio State tomorrow. Lay the points here, 10.5. Minnesota gets in miraculously in one of the ugliest games you'll see, 51-46. I mean, I can't believe we even got to 90 points the way these guys are playing. I mean, what a disgusting game. I mean, absolutely disgusting. I want to see a box score on this. Can I get a box score? I want to see what kind of shooting percentage these guys had. And then we'll get back to Ohio State. So Ohio State, listen, I think they're maybe a notch below Michigan and Illinois. And then I think those two, and then you have Iowa and maybe Ohio State just a little bit below them. I don't think they're on that other level yet. Look at us, 37% from the field, Minnesota, 18 of 49, 5 of 20 from the line, from 3, 25%, 10 of 24 from the free throw line. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Look at this. 2 guys with double-digit rebounds and no points, 4 points, 5 points. Northwestern, 31%. Some of the worst shooting. They probably built a new arena out here with the way they shot, throwing up all those bricks. Okay, when I say outright, is if you're taking an underdog and you're taking, all right, 4 points, 5 points, 10 points, whatever, on an underdog, if an outright winner would be an underdog who's getting points and they win. An outright win. It's just a win. They were supposed to lose by 3 and they end up winning by 8. that is an outright winner. Anytime an underdog wins, the team getting points wins, that is a outright winner. Those are the sweetest winners. Those are the best. They taste the best. You go to bed like a little baby with powder all over you. You're nice and fresh when you go to bed with dog outright winners in your pocket the night before. 11:30 a.m. Michigan State plus 1.5. Total 130.5. Your 9 seed. Your 8-9 game. Maryland. Winner here faces Michigan. And you know I'm on Sparta here. You know I like Spartans. I got to take Maryland here. Excuse me, I got to take Michigan here. Maryland spanked them a little while back. So Izzo, this is like Duke. Everybody counted Duke out in the tournament. Here they go. 2 wins under the belt and now a 2-point dog to a ranked team who people thought could win the ACC and be a 1 or 2 seed in the NCAA tournament. So early game, Big Ten. This is a premium. You'll get another premium. Calipari and March. We'll get to. I don't know if I'll hit on that game, and I didn't go all the way up to SEC, but I did that for a free pick show. I try to do the game times, but when I don't know who's playing in these games. Like the 2:00 game, it just got posted in Minnesota. I have the 6:30 game, Indiana Rutgers ahead of it because of the scheduling. Teams playing today, the game's not ending yet. I don't know who's playing. Like, Wisconsin, these games are just ending. North Carolina is still playing for tomorrow. I try to do order game times, but to go in precise order off of the rotation it's tough because people jump around then and they're like, well, let's talk about the ACC. Let's talk about the SEC. And game times, I'll be looking. I'd rather just do conference by conference, because game times, again, the lines come up at different times now. And if at least I have them in conference order, I could find them easier than going through games and flipping through. It's just a little easier for me. And that's what I try to say to game times when we do them. If it's by conference, I think it's kind of good because these people could go to a conference. Exactly. A lot of the websites, you could go right by conference and the scores come up by that way. So, all right, let's go to 6:30. Rutgers, Indiana, 7-10 game. Rutgers a 2-point fave here. Indiana's lost 5 straight. I don't know with this team. Rutgers, I think, is tourney bound anyway, but why not make it official, stamp it, get this win here, Rutgers, and then go on to lose to the Illini next. Yes, we're taking Michigan State. Michigan State. They're a 1-point dog, but money line Michigan State. It's one. We're not taking Michigan State that they're going to lose by 1 and we're going to win by half point. They're +2. Doesn't make a difference. They're winning outright, Gloria. I'm getting +2. It's, I'm not taking a +2 underdog to lose by 1 and say I won by, covered by a point. I'm taking Michigan State. If the money line's up, I'll grab it on these sites. Although sometimes they don't have the money lines up till game day, till before. So it is what it is, as they say. And what's this Penn State, Nebraska? We get a final out of that yet? Let me see. So 7 minutes left. It's a 1-point game. Well, that winner there will go on to face Wisconsin. And I'll tell you what, whatever that line is there, I'm probably going to lead to one of these dogs because I am not high on Wisconsin. Big West. TCU burned you today, huh, Joe? Tough one. That TCU team I didn't really like. I'm sorry. Listen, I would have gladly took a loss in the video on K-State for you to hit a $1,200 parlay, but that's we'll talk about parlays real fast, and it's great. $1,200 coming in your pocket. You win 4 games, and you got nada to show for it. that's a rough one. We're on Weber, Hannah. We talked about that. We talked about Weber a little bit, so I definitely got to lean on Weber there minus the 6. So Hannah, you're covered. They're laying 6 points. So I said, they're pretty good ATS wise. They're off 2 close games, but other than that, they take care of business pretty well. Rutgers money line. Yeah, well, I mean, what are you going to be laying, like 130 there? The line's 2-ish. Why not? I mean, 20, 30 bucks won't kill you, Michael. Chris is asking about Toledo Ball State. Yeah, we did talk about that. That was like the first one out because that was a nice early game there. Out of the gates, early action. Where did I put my sheet? Oh my goodness. See, as I was going through, I was pulling sheets out that we didn't need anymore. And I can't find it. Oh, how the heck did this happen, people? Where the heck did it go? Right here. That's where it went. So Toledo early. We'll definitely jump on Toledo here. We were talking about -8, total 154. We have the over in the game here. I think Ball State's going to score a little bit. I also like Toledo minus the 8. So it was 89-70 when they played. Let's go. Toledo could shoot the 3 well. It's a big number. Again, Toledo can score a little. Ball State can score, but I think Toledo can write their own score basically. So go ahead, a little Toledo for you, like the over either way. We're on that game. We're looking for SEC. Oh. We'll get to the SEC. We're in the Big West. Well, I mean, if people don't want Big West, we could do Big West tomorrow. We could jump around. It's all right. Because we could just talk. We'll do Big West and MAC. We'll do these tomorrow. I'll pull these out so we know to do those tomorrow. We covered the Big Ten. MEAC action. And listen, this is a terrible conference here. Morgan State, if you're looking to get down in the MEAC, I kind of like Morgan State here. We're not really going to grab onto that puppy. Nebraska's going to win. I hope so, Michael. We said we liked them here in the video. And take it straight up there, Michael. The other Michael. We got 2 Michaels. Michael G wants to take Rutgers on a money line. I don't blame you. Go for it. Nebraska's going to win. That's what we like to see. We'll jump to the SEC for tomorrow because I did not even get to it for tonight. I did the first, 7, 8 conferences, trying to write all these guys down all day long. So I already did a free pick for our sister channel there on Mississippi State and Kentucky, and I like the over in this game, over 131. And I'm leaning here on Mississippi State, although the line's moved to plus, now to plus 3.5, which I totally understand because everybody's going to jump on Kentucky because they're Kentucky. 78-73 was the score the first time these guys played, an overtime win by Kentucky back on January 2nd. And Mississippi State, does it worry me taking Mississippi State? Because I see the negatives in them. You're beating up on A&M, who's the bottom feeder. South Carolina, you beat them twice. You beat Iowa State, who's a 3-win team on the year. I get it. But you still managed to put together 8 wins in conference play. Same as Kentucky. 9-15 Kentucky. I got this. Believe it or not, I think I got Mississippi State here as a small fave. Maybe at a pick 'em 1. So any points I get, I'll take Mississippi State. I'm not buying Kentucky. Listen, this team isn't Duke. They're not going to run the table here to get into the tournament. Listen, Coach Cal's got a problem this year. A lot of these coaches, and I'm going to put Coach K in there included. It's really easy to just send out some 5-star recruit who's going to be a top 10 pick in the NBA draft, go out there and dominate a game. But now, you know what? Now there's microphones around. There's no crowd screaming, and the coach has to coach. So we see coaches who can coach, win some games, and we see coaches who rely on talent, maybe not do some games. So, You know what? I'm taking Mississippi State here. The line's going away from me. No one's bet Mississippi State. I'm on it. I'm on Mississippi State. Send me to. All right, I'll check. Is that for me, Chanel? Look at this. I love it. I love it when people say hit the like button, hit the like, hit the subscribe, be part of the team. Over in Maction, yes, Ashley. And when we're talking about the other Maction, East Coast action, we go Maction like we're sheep. We got to get that extra A in there. 14 likes. We're up to 19. People are liking it. Thanks, Alex. So what else? Where did Hannah, Georgia, or Missouri? Okay, I was trying to find out what you were. I just jumped on Kentucky because that's the first game, and most people probably like Kentucky. Who are we kidding here? Big public team. Other SEC action. You want to see that Georgia game? Let me pull up the bracket here to pull up their seating here in the SEC. All right. Missouri, Georgia, 7-10 game with Missouri, Georgia. I have Mizzou as a 6-point fave, and it is listed here. And we're seeing this game at Georgia. All right, Missouri is 6 at 153.5. This is a 7:00 tip. This is right where I think this game is. I'd probably lean a little over here because this Georgia team tends to give up an easy basket or two. I mean, you're giving up 78 points a game. So I think we'll see some high-scoring affair here. I mean, Georgia's 5-1-1 to the over their last 7 games. 89 points to Alabama, 91 to South Carolina. You give up to 91 to South Alabama. South Alabama. Hello. 89 to Alabama, 91 to South Carolina. You scored 91 against LSU. Florida game here is a 130. I don't know how that happened. You beat Mizzou 80 to 70 back on the 16th February. 115 to Alabama, 89 to Tennessee. 91-86 in the Auburn game. And Missouri could score a little bit. So, definitely lean to the over in this Georgia-Missouri game. And if you're asking for a side, maybe we take Missouri to get a little revenge here after an 80 to 70 loss. So that's my thinking off the cuff here on the Georgia-Missouri game. Let's go. Take it. Tease it up. I like Mississippi State at 3 or 2.5, 3, 3.5. Stayed all day from Michael B's. Everybody's jumping out. All the Michaels. Take Georgia in the points. You like Georgia, huh? I'm not, as much as I said you got a little revenge, I like the over in that game. I'm say over anything because Georgia scores and they could give up points, so you're getting 6. You could be right. As I said, listen, I didn't do the SEC yet. I'm looking right now, so I haven't really dug deep. I'm just looking at their past record and head-to-head. What else we got here in SEC action? 2 p.m. Vandy, Florida. Vandy, your 12 seed. Florida, your 5 seed. I'm having this game sitting at I got Florida at 8. I don't have a line right in front of me right now. I got to see what I have for Vandy here. Hold on a second. Let me go to some live lines here for this Vandy Florida game. 2 o'clock. I said 2 o'clock, didn't I? What time is that game? 2 o'clock. I'm not showing any of my betting sites here for a line on this game, but so we'll move on to that. South Carolina, Mississippi. Total 7. Mississippi Lane 7, total 140.5. That's right where I got it. I mean, maybe a little low. I'd go under the total here, open at 141. It's down. I got it at about 137. So I would lean on the under in this total. That's, yeah. Chanel, I'm replying right now. So I'll get to that once I have my full complete uh, thing up. I'll let you know on that one. All right. North Carolina winning for us. That was my top play. I haven't had a short shot. My last short shot I had was Tennessee on Sunday, and they took care of business. And I said, you know what? I really like North Carolina. We did the show this afternoon. I said, I think Carolina's going to be a big play for me. 96-49. That's nice to see. You know, you get a win like that, you get a little pep in your step. You get a little excited for the next day. South Carolina, Ole Miss. Yeah, we're looking at probably going to lean on the under in the South Carolina Ole Miss game. Sidewise, I mean, my number is right on this number, so it's not like I have an edge there over the books number F7. Would I like Mississippi? Yes. More importantly here, SEC, I like the under 130. It's down to 130, right? I said 140 and a half. I'm sorry. I was looking at the Kentucky game. Ed, for tonight's Cal Stanford game, I kind of leaned Cal, believe it or not, as bad as they have. Stanford's haven't been playing that well, but I have no money on it myself. So if you like one or the other, I don't know. I said Cal earlier, like last night. Today, I said I like the dog there. You like Florida over, Alex? I don't know. Do you have an official line? I don't have an official line. My mock numbers are about 143, 144. So I have not seen a number on that game though. Officially, an official number. So I think we covered the SEC. Mississippi State we like. No official line on Florida Vanderbilt. Although I might, Vanderbilt's been scoring a little bit. The record's not impressive. But Mississippi, we're going to go under. Georgia, Missouri, definitely over the total. And maybe lean on Georgia because they score and they can score and give up points. So maybe that, maybe a little dog in the over there in Missouri, Georgia. Well, they're leading by 6.5 time. Okay. Who's up? Cal's up 6.5. That's good. I am saying, what game do we say under? I said I like Mississippi State. Vandy, I got no real feel on. I want to see what the official number is. Again, for the SEC here, short of the Mississippi game and Kentucky, which I did a show for, so I had a little background on. South Carolina, Mississippi, and Georgia, Missouri are just me just looking at the numbers on the screen here, not really doing heavy-duty research. So I do like under South Carolina, Mississippi, and I like the over 153 in Georgia, Missouri, and would maybe lean on Georgia in the points there based on the scoring that goes on with their offensive defense. What else do we want to talk about? We could jump around because, we've covered the ones I wrote about that I did some work on, but the other ones, Mountain West, Pac-12, I really didn't get to, so I'll have to do more stuff for tomorrow. But I figured, listen, we're almost 70 minutes into the show. I knew this was going to be a long one, so I figured we do half and half. Tomorrow we'll have, what do we got to cover tomorrow? I'll tell you right now in the show. We'll have to do, we got to the MEAC. So we'll do Mountain West tomorrow. We'll have Mountain West, Pac-12, SEC, Southland, SWAC, and a WAC. Again, we'll probably come back and hit the major conferences as, North Carolina goes final. These other games we'll come back and talk about because I'm sure people are going to want to just talk about the bigger schools as opposed to Southland and SWAC. And, the WAC, we could probably breeze through those. We'll see if we can find a gem. Maybe we find a good gem. The line's off, and we could pounce on it like a puma out of a tree on its prey. Oh, I got you. I'm sorry. Oh, Miss instead of Missouri. You're right. You're right. Sorry about that. Any earlier pick games? Oh, Dan. You only missed about 15 of them. I guess we'll run them all back. I guess I'll run them. We'll run them all down here. What we got out. Let's try to remember them all. Oh. Oh, chat amongst yourselves because I'm gonna write down some of our totals, or just put up the questions and let me see what we're going through here. What do we have here? I'm probably gonna miss some games we put up. It happens. I'm gonna try to get as many as I can out. You know what? We got that one already. Georgetown. All right, then we hit SEC. We said state plus. All right. Sorry for that. There's a bunch now coming out. Tulsa, Georgetown, Virginia. Yeah, I think I got them all. Yeah. All right, Ad. I love it. Like a puma. And I say crazy things sometimes and to make people laugh. We're going to get some 80s movie references. I might sing a song when Gloria shows up. We hit Gloria. We could go Gloria, 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 or we can do You Too, Gloria. Are you kidding me? I did all these things. I just said I just went over the text limit. That makes perfect sense. All right, so you got a double coming out. So we could do 80s one hit wonders. We'll cover it all here. We do it all. It's like a one man variety show. We had Northern Arizona. Okay. We had a bunch. I should really probably write these down because tomorrow I'm gonna definitely not remember. And people are gonna say, "What do we have yesterday?" I should probably save that, copy and paste that somewhere, huh? Would that be a good idea? Would that be something you'd be interested in? Definitely some Entourage quotes. So love Entourage. I met them in Vegas at the Hard Rock back in 07. I rolled in. I was with my wife at the time, who was pregnant. Only time my wife comes to Vegas with me. She's pregnant with our son. It's May. It's 120 degrees, so she's having a miserable time. With my uh, good buddy and his wife, we walk into Hard Rock, going to the Pink Taco for huge margaritas, so I could, because I drink sissy drinks like strawberry margaritas and stuff like that. And we walk in. I nearly trip and kill myself walking downstairs because there's like this huge blaring light in front of me, and I find out they're filming the Entourage episode. So I'm excited. Then they have a tip a few back, and I come out and I have my picture taken with Turtle. Seth Green is there because he's shooting the episode. Macaulay Culkin looks like he's a homeless guy at a quarter blackjack table. I'm heckling Jeremy Piven to no end about every movie he's ever been in. Where finally their security guy's like, "Listen," and everybody's laughing. E's laughing, Turtle's laughing, Vince is laughing, Jeremy Piven throwing a fit in his tight ass skinny suit because the guy's 5'3" and weighs a buck 25, and I could swing him like he's a baseball bat. Tell me to calm down. Right. My best three. Best three for tomorrow. My best three out of this group here, Gloria. I'm going to say Michigan State. I'm going to go chalky here. Michigan State, Virginia, and Georgetown. You're welcome, Dr. Ward. Thanks for coming by. I bet with the goat shows up. How are you tonight? Bo Dunn Wins is in the house. Reynolds, I think I'm sorry if I missed some of the comments here because I was rambling on about Entourage at the Hard Rock. And I didn't. Are you kidding me? Where's this chat? I got to stroll up here and copy this chat down so I could post it tomorrow. I can't. Are you kidding me? I can't copy and paste this. Actually, you know what? Wait a second. It's got to be in the chat room here, right? There we go. All right. There we go. Now I got to roll to my email account. We'll talk about Entourage in a second, and any more basketball. We'll hit on some hoops. All right. Okay, here we are. Let's scroll back down here. I was trying to save everything. Chanel loves Entourage. That's always hilarious. I still watch it. When on my Fire Stick, I have I think Modbro, it's called, some app. And there's just a whole Entourage channel. I just watch it all the time. Dude, Johnny Drama is the best. I love Johnny Drama. I have a Johnny Drama Johnny Walker bottle. How about that? Love the Hoyas tomorrow. Yep. Beware the dogs. Absolutely. Elbow cough. Oh, what's Alex saying? Elbow cough for what? The dogs? 9 got. Take it easy. 12 noon tomorrow if you're around. Come in. Say hello. Texas Tech tomorrow. I gave out a couple premiums already, and that's going to be in my package tomorrow, Joe. I'm sorry. I gave most of my top ones here, all premium plays for tomorrow that you're getting here. All right, Billy, good luck. Hopefully see you again. Pink Taco was great. They had those like huge margaritas. Hold on, you know what? Let me get the where's Chanel? Chanel still here? I'll get the Johnny Walker bottle. I do have pants on too, so that's always a plus. And don't be jealous of my Cobra Kai shirt either. Entourage. Not that I drink Johnny Walker, but got UConn. We're on UConn. We got them already for the Big East tournament. You should have already been on it, Bo. Right? We talked about that the other day. Mike's telling you to live bet Stanford. What's going on in that game? Penn State's going to pull this one out, I guess. What do we got here? Oklahoma by 11. Listen, we got Iowa State. Hope we get a little backdoor action there. Prairie View laying 27. That line went up. UTEP. I thought, UTEP Florida Atlantic, I thought it was going to be a tough game. I was leaning a little bit on UTEP there, and this has been a battle. I said Florida Atlantic had been playing well, and they have. Here they are. Cal Stanford in a dogfight. North Texas mid-10. North Carolina 101.59, baby. That's what we'd like to see. All right, folks. Yeah, like that, Chanel. We can't, where's Elle Craft? I know she likes to tip back a few. She's going to see that. She'll probably try to jump through the screen. Hydrate, wash hands. Yeah, this UConn team, a lot of similarities. That doesn't sound, I can't say that word for whatever reason. I don't know why. Similarities to the past teams that go on these runs. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen right here in this tournament. Nova's down. Creighton can be beaten. So, yeah, UConn. All right, folks. Long show tonight. Appreciate everybody watching. A lot of likes. That's awesome. If you haven't liked yet, well, I don't know what you're waiting for. I'll be back tomorrow at 12 noon. It's time to get to work. We got to get on some more conferences for tomorrow. I got to finish out my card. And I'll message someone about the card who needs it on Twitter. You know who you are. All right, everyone. 12 noon tomorrow. Again, I'm rolling that on our conversation tomorrow. I got too much. It's instrument day. My son's got like a tuba or some kind of percussion instrument be banging in the back. No. So strictly half hours during the week until I set up the new place. So tomorrow, 12 noon, we'll run it all back. Good night. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you.